losing your identity.
I always thought nights in our house were supposed to be quiet, but that night wasn't. I had gone downstairs for water when I heard voices in the basement, low, sharp, and nothing like the usual noise my brother made when he was joking with friends. I froze halfway down the steps and whispered, "Jason? You down there?" He didn't answer. Instead, I heard a man say, "So the papers are clean? No blowback on us?" Jason's voice followed, calm and confident. "Yeah. Everything's under Ethan's name. He's too soft to fight back." My chest tightened. "Under my name?" I mouthed, confused. I leaned closer, pressing my hand against the railing so it wouldn't creak. Another man spoke. "You sure he won't notice?" Jason laughed, a short, cold sound. "Ethan won't fight back. He never does." Those words hit me like someone had punched the air out of my lungs. I whispered, "What are you doing, Jason?" but only in my head. My throat wouldn't let it out. One of the men said, "Good. Let's move the rest next week." I stepped down one stair too fast, and it creaked loud enough to echo. The voices stopped instantly. Jason called out, "Who's there?" I panicked. It's me," I forced out. "I just came for water." The basement door swung open, and Jason appeared with a stiff smile. "Ethan. Man, you scared us. You shouldn't sneak around like that." Behind him, I saw two men in dark jackets. They avoided my eyes, which told me more than anything Jason had said. I swallowed hard. "What were you talking about?" "You said something about my name." Jason chuckled like I had said the dumbest thing in the world. "Relax. It's nothing. Business talk." "Why is my name involved?" I asked again, louder this time. He stepped closer, lowering his voice. "You're overreacting, Ethan. Like always." "I heard everything," I whispered. "You said I wouldn't fight back." His eyes changed, not angry, not embarrassed, just cold. "So? You planning to fight now?" My stomach twisted. "Are you using my identity for something?" One of the men behind him muttered, "Let's go. We don't need this." Jason waved them off. "Yeah, go on. I'll talk to him." After they left, Jason shut the door and leaned against it. "Why are you always snooping where you don't belong?" "I live here," I snapped. "You're the one talking about illegal stuff in our basement." "Illegal?" He scoffed. "You don't know anything." "I know enough," I said. My voice shook, but I held my ground. "Jason, what did you do with my name?" He stepped close enough that I could see the tension in his jaw. "You want the truth? Fine. I used it to get a few things done." "What things?" "Things you don't need to worry about." "I do when my name's on it." Jason rolled his eyes. "You're acting dramatic. Nothing is going to happen to you. You don't get to decide that." I shouted before I could stop myself. He stared at me, surprised at my volume. "Look, Ethan, you've always depended on me. This is no different. I'm handling everything." "No," I whispered. "You're handling me." For a moment, neither of us spoke. I could hear our mother moving around upstairs, humming softly as she cleaned the kitchen. She had no idea her sons were standing here, tearing apart whatever was left of their trust. Jason finally spoke. "You think you're some kind of victim?" "I think you used me," I said. He smirked. "If I wanted to hurt you, you'd know." "That doesn't make me feel better." "You'll be fine," he muttered. "Just forget tonight happened." "I can't." "You will," he said, stepping past me like the conversation was over. I grabbed his arm. "Jason, please. Tell me what you did." He yanked his arm free. "Stop acting like you matter in this. You're a name on paper. That's all." His words sliced through me sharper than anything I'd ever felt. "Is that really how you see me?" I whispered. He didn't even turn around. "Go upstairs, Ethan. Stay out of things you'll never understand." I watched him walk away, and something inside me cracked open. I stood there in the dark hallway, shaking, trying to breathe through the betrayal burning in my chest. For the first time in my life, I knew something had changed forever. And it wasn't him. It was me. The next morning, I was barely awake when Mom shouted, "Ethan, there's a letter here for you." It looked serious. I rushed to the kitchen. "What kind of letter?" She handed it to me. "It's from the college. Did you forget something?" "No," I said, tearing it open. My eyes scanned the page, and I felt my knees weaken. They revoked my acceptance. Mom gasped. "What? Why?" "It says there were illegal financial activities under my name," I whispered. "They think I'm involved." Mom frowned. "That has to be a mistake. You don't even have a credit card." I swallowed hard. "Mom, Jason used my name last night. I heard him." She stiffened. "Ethan, don't start again. I'm telling the truth." Jason walked in as if on cue, yawning. What truth are we talking about now? I held the letter up. This. My future is gone because of you. He blinked, pretending confusion. What are you talking about? You used my identity. You told those men I wouldn't fight back. He laughed. You really twisted that in your head? I didn't ruin your college stuff. Maybe you messed something up. I didn't mess anything up, I said. They said the transactions were under my name. Mom crossed her arms. Jason would never do something illegal. Don't blame him for your mistakes. My mistakes? I stared at her. You think I'd throw away everything I worked for? Jason sighed dramatically. Mom, he's just stressed. He always cracks under pressure. I'm not cracking, I shot back. I'm telling you what happened. Jason leaned in. Ethan, stop embarrassing yourself. You ruined my life, I whispered. He smiled slightly. If your life is that easy to ruin, maybe it wasn't much to begin with. Mom snapped, Jason, that's enough, but her voice was soft, unsure, almost protective of him. I felt invisible. I grabbed my phone. I'm calling the college advisor. He'll tell you I didn't do this. Mom sighed. Fine. Call him. I stepped into the hallway and dialed. After a moment, my advisor answered, Ethan? I was expecting your call. What happened? I asked. Why was my acceptance revoked? There were multiple financial red flags, he said gently. Large transfers, suspicious purchases. All tied to your information. That wasn't me, I said quickly. Someone used my name. I believe you, he replied. But the committee voted. There's nothing I can do right now. I'm sorry. So that's it? My future is gone. For now, he said softly. Fight it. Don't give up. I hung up slowly, my breath shaking. Mom called from the kitchen. Well? What did he say? He said they won't fix it, I whispered. Jason shrugged. Tough luck. I stared at him. You're not even pretending anymore, are you? He smirked. Pretending takes effort. Mom stepped between us. Stop blaming your brother. He's always helped you. Helped me? I asked. By stealing my future? She pointed toward the stairs. Go cool off. I'm not dealing with your attitude. My attitude? I repeated. Mom, listen to me. Enough, she said. Jason, don't let him drag you down with his insecurities. Jason smirked behind her, and my chest burned with a mix of rage and heartbreak. I went upstairs before I said something I couldn't take back. A few hours later, my phone buzzed. Aunt Grace texted, heard something happened. Want to talk? I called her instantly. Aunt Grace, everything is falling apart. What happened, sweetheart? Her soft voice asked. My college acceptance is gone, I said. Someone used my name. I think Jason did it. She paused. Ethan, you need to protect yourself. If you need a place to stay. No, I said. Not yet. I need proof first. You won't find peace in that house, she warned. I know, I whispered. After the call, I walked toward Jason's room. My heart pounded. I need answers, I told myself. I pushed the door open quietly. Papers were scattered across his desk, contracts, names, numbers. And then I saw it, a folder labeled EC Access. I opened it with shaking hands. Inside were fake accounts, forged signatures, and transactions tied directly to my identity. I whispered, Jason, what have you done? Fear, and something sharper, rushed through me. I wasn't just hurt anymore. I was ready. By the next morning, something felt off. I stepped outside and heard Mrs. Turner mutter, there he is, the troublemaker. I turned to her. Mrs. Turner, what did I do? She looked away quickly. I don't want problems, Ethan. Your brother already warned us. Warned you about what? That you've been stealing people's mail and using fake accounts. She shut her door before I could respond. My chest tightened. Jason, I whispered. You really did it. When I reached school, whispers followed me down the hall. That's him, someone said. Don't get close. Another voice added, his own brother said he's dangerous. I pressed my hands against my locker. This is insane. My teacher, Mr. Blake, approached me. Ethan, we need to talk. About what? I asked. There are concerns about your behavior. You've been linked to suspicious activities. That's not me, I said. It's Jason. He sighed. Your brother is respected. If he's worried, we all should be. So you believe him over me? I asked. I believe what I've seen, he said. And lately, you look unstable. I'm unstable because no one is listening, I snapped. He raised his hands. Calm down. We'll revisit this later. I walked away, shaking. He won't stop until everyone hates me, I muttered. At lunch, I spotted Liam, my best friend since we were kids. Liam, can we talk? He hesitated before nodding. Yeah, sure. I sat across from him. You've heard the rumors. Everyone has, he said quietly. And you believe them? I don't know, he admitted. Jason told people he's trying to protect the neighborhood from you. He said you've changed. I haven't changed, I said. He did. Liam looked conflicted. Why would he lie? Because he's covering his tracks, I whispered. He used my name in illegal deals. Now he's spreading lies before anyone connects it back to him. Liam rubbed his forehead. Ethan, that sounds big. It is big, I said. And I need you to believe me. He didn't answer right away. The silence between us felt heavier than anything Jason ever said. I finally stood. If you think I'd do the things he says, then maybe you never knew me. Wait, Liam said. I didn't say that. I need time. I don't have time, I muttered, walking away. When I got home, Mom was standing in the hallway with her arms crossed. We need to talk. About Jason's lies? I asked. About your behavior, she corrected. Mrs. Turner called me. She said you harassed her. I just asked what Jason told her, I said. She slammed the door on me. Because you make people uncomfortable lately, Mom said. Jason told us you might act out. Mom, listen to me, I begged. He's trying to destroy me so no one will question him. She shook her head. You're jealous, Ethan. Jason has worked hard, and you can't stand seeing him succeed. Jealous? I repeated. He stole my identity. He ruined my college acceptance. You're exaggerating again, she said. You always blame him whenever something goes wrong. Because he's the one doing it, I said. Why won't you believe me? Because you sound paranoid, she whispered. And it scares me. Her words hit harder than any slap could. So it's easier to believe I'm broken than to accept that Jason is lying? She didn't answer. I felt something inside me snap, not anger, not fear, just a cold understanding. I get it now, I said. You'll never see me. I walked past her before she could respond. That evening, I sat behind the school gym, staring at the ground, trying to breathe. Liam found me there. Ethan, can we talk? I didn't look up. If you're here to say you believe him too, don't bother. He sat beside me. I didn't come to accuse you. Then why are you here? He took a deep breath. Do you want me to help you fight back? I finally looked at him. You're serious? Yeah, he said. I trust you. Tell me what you need. For the first time, I didn't hesitate. Yes, I said. Help me expose him. And in that moment, I made a silent vow. I would destroy every lie Jason built. Liam followed me into my room and closed the door. All right, he said, tell me what you found. I pulled the stolen folder from my backpack. This. And more in Jason's drawer. He's running something bigger than I thought. Liam opened the folder. Ethan, these names, these aren't random people. I know, I said. Look at the signatures. They're all forged. Some are mine. He exhaled sharply. This is real. He's not just messing with you. He's committing felonies. I told you he was, I said. But no one listens unless the truth is shoved in their face. What's the plan? Liam asked. I want proof strong enough that even my mom can't deny it, I said. Jason has a small storage device hidden behind his dresser. I saw it last night when I was searching. You want to break into his room again? Liam asked. Yes, I said. I don't care what he thinks anymore. We slipped down the hall when Jason left the house. I pushed his door open, heart pounding. Help me move the dresser. Liam grabbed one side. Ready? Yeah. Lift. Behind the dresser, a small black device was taped to the wall. I pulled it free. This has to be important. Plug it into your laptop, Liam said. Let's see what he's hiding. Back in my room, I connected it. A password screen popped up. Liam smirked. Try his usual ego password. I typed Chgoleking. It unlocked instantly. I muttered, unbelievable. Audio files filled the screen. Liam clicked the first one. Jason's voice boomed from the speakers. If you back out now, I'll ruin your life. Don't forget whose name is on everything. My stomach twisted. That's him threatening someone. Liam opened another file. You owe me. Keep talking and I'll drag your family into this. I covered my mouth. He's been blackmailing people. Liam shook his head. He's built an entire empire on fear. I clicked a file dated 2 weeks ago. Jason's voice again. Ethan is the perfect shield. No one will suspect him. He's too pathetic to fight. My hands trembled on the mouse. He really believes that. Liam touched my shoulder. Ethan. I'm sorry. I'm not asking for sympathy, I said. I want justice. Then we keep digging, he said. There's more here. He opened a folder labeled Partners. A list of names appeared. At the top was Mira Dawson. Who's she? Liam asked. I don't know, I said. But she might know something. He clicked a file tied to her name. Jason's voice filled the room again. Mira, don't act righteous. You helped me build this. If you talk, you'll go down harder than I will. Liam blinked. He threatened her, too. I said quietly, she could be an ally. You think she'll help? He asked. If Jason betrayed her, I said, she might want revenge. Liam nodded. Then we find her. Before we could plan, my phone buzzed. Unknown number. I answered, hello? A woman whispered, is this Ethan Cole? Yes, I said. Who is this? Mira, she said. I know what your brother is doing. And I know he's using your name. My breath caught. How did you know I found out? Because Jason is careless when he's angry, she said. He's been talking. People are scared. I'm done being scared. Why contact me? I asked. Because you're the only one he doesn't see coming, she replied. Meet me tonight behind the old bookstore. Alone. Liam whispered, what's she saying? I nudged him quiet. Why alone? I asked Mira. If he sees your friend, he'll assume betrayal, Mira said. He watches everything. I swallowed. All right, I'll come. Good, she said. Bring the device. Officer Reed wants to see it. Who's Officer Reed? Someone willing to listen, she said. Don't be late. She hung up. Liam stared at me. She wants to meet? And she has a cop involved? Yeah, I said. This is bigger than I thought. You sure it's safe? No, I said. But we need allies. Liam folded his arms. You're changing, Ethan. You're not scared anymore. I've been scared for years, I said. I'm done with it. And Mira, he asked. She might be the first crack in Jason's empire. I unplugged the device and slipped it into my pocket. Tonight, I said, everything starts. I sat with Liam in the library, scrolling through the files on Jason's device. I'm sending a few clips, I whispered. Nothing huge. Just enough to get people looking. Liam nodded. You sure about this? Yes, I said. He's been untouchable for years. Time to change that. I uploaded 2 audio files anonymously, one to the school tip line, the other to the local police website. Liam leaned closer. You think they'll act on it? They have to, I said. Jason's voice is clear. By noon, Principal Hale called me to his office. Ethan, close the door. I stepped inside. What's going on? He looked uneasy. Jason was asked to come in for questioning by the authorities. It seems some concerning audio files surfaced. I kept my face blank. Audio files? Yes, he said. You haven't heard anything about them? No, I said. Why would I? He sighed. Look, Ethan, your brother is respected here. But those recordings don't sound good. Detective Morales wants to investigate further. Detective Morales? I repeated. Yes, he said. He believes Jason may be involved in intimidation activities. Do you believe that? I asked. Hale hesitated. I don't know what to believe anymore. I forced a shrug. Well, I hope the truth comes out. So do I, he said quietly. When I got home, I heard shouting from the living room. Jason's voice roared. Questioned? Questioned? Do you know how humiliating that is? Mom tried calming him. Jason, they just want information. They think I'm a criminal, he snapped. I stepped closer. Rough day? He spun toward me. You did this. I lifted an eyebrow. What makes you think that? Don't play stupid, he growled. Someone leaked recordings, my recordings. Who else would do it? I don't know, I said. Maybe the people you threatened. He lunged and grabbed my shirt. You're trying to destroy me. I stared straight into his eyes. You can't control everything forever. For the first time, something flickered in his gaze, not anger, fear. He tightened his grip. What did you say? You heard me, I said. You built your power on lies. It was going to collapse eventually. Mom rushed between us. Jason, stop. Ethan, don't provoke him. Provoke him? I asked. I'm the one being attacked. Jason let go suddenly and stepped back, breathing hard. You're lying. You're setting me up. Why would I need to? I asked. Your own words are enough. He pointed at me, shaking. I swear, if I find out you did this. Mom pulled him away. Jason, calm down. He shoved her hand off. Don't touch me. That sting of fear in his eyes was still there. Later that night, Mom knocked on my door. Ethan, can we talk? I opened it a little. What is it? Jason's stressed, she said. He's overwhelmed. So am I replied. She sighed. Maybe you two should apologize to each other. Apologize? I repeated. For what? Getting choked? He didn't choke you, she insisted. He was upset. I stared at her. Mom, he's falling apart because of things he actually did. I'm not taking the blame. You're making things worse, she whispered. No, I said. He is. She didn't answer. Liam called me later. I heard Jason stormed into the principal's office after school. People said he looked terrified. Good, I said. He should be afraid. You really think the investigation will continue? He asked. Yes, I said. Detective Morales is involved now. That means something. What's next? Liam asked. We keep pushing, I said. We give them more evidence when the time is right. Liam paused. Ethan, I'm proud of you. You're not backing down. I'm done being quiet, I said. You think Jason knows how much trouble he's in? Yes, I said. And that fear you saw today? That's only the beginning. I sat at my desk, staring at the device in my hand. Every file, every recording, it all pointed to the same truth. Jason's empire wasn't invincible. It was already cracking. And I wasn't the same brother he used to control. I met Mira behind the old bookstore just like she asked. She stepped out from the shadows. You brought the device? Yes, I said. Why are you helping me? Because Jason helped me once too, she said. Then he destroyed me when I tried to speak up. I tightened my grip on the drive. What did he do? He leaked rumors about me, she said. Said I was unstable. Said I stole from him. People believed him. I lost my job, my friends, everything. I know that feeling, I said. He's doing the same to me. That's why I'm here, she whispered. Jason thinks he's untouchable. But his allies are done protecting him. What allies? I asked. She pulled out her phone. I talked to Marcus earlier. Marcus? One of Jason's closest partners, she said. He told me Jason threatened him last month. Jason's network is cracking. So you want revenge, I said. I want the truth out, she replied. Revenge is just the side effect. She handed me a small notebook. Inside are passwords for his hidden accounts. I stared at it. How did you get these? Jason trusted me once, she said. He forgot I'm not stupid. I opened the notebook. If these accounts are real, they could prove everything. They are real, she said. And they'll bury him. I hesitated. If I use this, he could go to prison. She looked at me with tired eyes. You think he didn't earn that? I don't know, I said. He's still my brother. She crossed her arms. Your brother used your name to break the law. He used your life as a shield. I swallowed. I know. Then stop protecting him, she said. He never protected you. I didn't answer right away. My thoughts twisted around each other, arguing, doubting, breaking. Mira stepped closer. Listen. I'm not asking you to ruin him out of spite. I'm asking you to stop him from hurting more people. What about your reputation? I asked. Can this help you? It's too late for mine, she said. But not too late for yours. A car pulled up nearby. A tall guy stepped out. Mira? You done? She waved him over. This is my brother, Caleb. Caleb nodded at me. You're the kid Jason's been using. Yeah, I said. That's me. He crossed his arms. You planning to take him down? I'm planning to expose the truth, I said. Good, he replied. Marcus is scared. If you push now, more of Jason's guys will flip. Mira nodded. Jason trusted no one. That's why they're abandoning him. I looked down at the notebook again. These accounts, what exactly is in them? Transactions, she said. Stolen identities. Threat payments. Everything he's built. My stomach dropped. And all of it connects back to me? Most of it, she said softly. That's why you need to act fast. What if I stay quiet? I asked. Caleb scoffed. Then someday he'll drag you down with him. Mira held my gaze. You know that's true. A long silence stretched between us. I could almost hear my heartbeat pounding in my ears. Finally, I whispered, if I do this, he won't recover. Good, Mira said. It feels wrong, I admitted. It would feel worse letting him ruin more lives, she replied. I closed the notebook slowly. Okay. I'll use it. Mira stepped back. Then start with the offshore account. That's his biggest secret. Caleb added, and watch your back. Jason's desperate. I nodded. I'm not afraid anymore. Mira gave a small smile. Then you're already winning. I slid the notebook into my jacket. Thank you. Both of you. As I turned to leave, Mira called after me. Ethan, justice isn't revenge. It's protection. I looked back. I understand. And I did. For the first time, choosing justice didn't make me feel guilty. It made me feel strong. Liam stared at the files spread across my desk. Ethan, this is enough to blow everything open. I know, I said. Tonight, it ends. Mira paced behind us. We need to send everything at once. If Jason realizes what you're doing, he'll try to wipe the accounts. I already downloaded backups, I said. He can't erase anything now. Liam pointed at the recordings. Start with these. The threats. The blackmail. No one can deny his voice. I opened the first folder. We'll send them to the police, the news stations, and every partner he's ever scared. Mira nodded. I texted a reporter, Jenna Cross. She's been investigating local corruption. She said she'll publish whatever you give her. What did she say exactly? I asked. Mira quoted, give me the evidence and I'll make sure the world sees it. Liam exhaled. All right. No turning back. There was never a way back, I said. We set everything up, emails drafted, files attached, recordings lined in order. My hands shook slightly as I clicked upload after upload. Liam whispered, send the financial logs too. I said. Offshore accounts, fake identities, everything. Mira leaned closer. What about the partners list? Sending that to them directly, I said. Let them know Jason kept dirt on all of them. Liam smirked. They'll be terrified. They should be, I said. He built his empire on fear. Now fear will break it. I pressed send all and watched the loading bar crawl forward. It finally finished with a soft ping. It's done, I whispered. Mira placed a hand on my shoulder. You did it. No, I said. He did it to himself. 30 minutes later, my phone exploded with alerts, emails, messages, breaking news updates. Liam read them aloud. His accounts are frozen, partners withdrawing, police opening an immediate investigation. Jenna just posted an article. Mira leaned over his shoulder. Look at the headline. Liam read it, local golden boy accused of running threat network, evidence leaked from anonymous source. I couldn't stop the breath that escaped me. It's happening. Mira whispered, Jason's empire just burned. I walked home with Liam. We stood outside my house, hearing shouting from inside. Liam asked, you sure you want to go in? Yes, I said. He deserves to hear it from me. I'll wait outside, he said. Yell if you need help. I won't, I replied. I stepped inside. Mom stood frozen near the couch while Jason tore through drawers, slamming them shut. Where is it? He yelled. Where the hell is it? He spotted me. You. What did you do? I closed the door behind me. I told the truth. He charged toward me, eyes red with panic. Do you think this is a game? My accounts are locked. My partners vanished. The police called me. You earned it, I said. He grabbed my arm, squeezing hard. Fix this. Take it back. I didn't flinch. I'm not saving you. You idiot, he shouted. You think you're a hero? You just destroyed everything. You destroyed yourself, I said calmly. He shook me. Tell me who else was involved. Liam? Mira? Someone helped you. It doesn't matter, I said. Your power is gone. You little traitor, he hissed. You owe me everything. I owe you nothing. Mom finally spoke. Jason, stop. You're hurting him. Jason released me, turning on her. He ruined my life. I stepped between them. Your life was built on lies. Jason stared at me like he was seeing me for the first time. Why, Ethan? Why would you do this? I met his gaze without fear. Power didn't make you untouchable. It made you blind. He froze, breath shaking. So it was you, he whispered. All of it. Yes. His voice cracked. I trusted you. No, I said. You used me. He sank onto the couch, hands in his hair. Everything, gone. Mom whispered, Ethan, please tell me he's lying. He isn't, I said. I exposed him. She covered her mouth, tears forming. How could you two do this to each other? Jason glared at her. He betrayed me. He betrayed me first, I replied. He stole my future. He ruined people's lives. And he would have kept going. Jason looked up at me again, angry, broken, desperate, and finally, afraid. You're not the quiet brother, he said softly. Not anymore. No, I whispered. I'm the one who stopped you. Outside, police sirens echoed in the distance. Jason heard them too. And the fear in his eyes was everything he once made me feel. The police cars pulled up faster than I expected. Jason stared at them through the window, his voice shaking. They're here for me, aren't they? I didn't answer. 2 officers stepped inside. One of them, Officer Reed, said, Jason Cole, you're under arrest for identity fraud, blackmail, and financial crimes. Jason backed away. No, this is wrong. I didn't. Reed cut him off. We have evidence. A lot of it. Jason looked at me, eyes wide. Ethan, please. Tell them something. Help me. I met his gaze. I can't. He opened his mouth again, but Reed grabbed his wrists and cuffed him. Jason's voice cracked. Mom. Tell them I'm not a monster. Mom choked out, Jason, I don't know what's true anymore. They led him outside. He kept staring at me like I had ripped out the ground beneath him. When the door shut, Mom collapsed onto the couch. Ethan, did you know anything about this? I stood in front of her. I survived what you ignored. She looked at me as if she didn't recognize me. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I tried, I said. You never listened. Her hands trembled. I thought he was doing the right things. I thought he cared. He cared only about himself, I said. He always did. She whispered, I failed you. I didn't answer. Some words didn't need confirmation. Liam showed up an hour later. I saw the cars. It's official. He's done. Yeah, I said quietly. Liam sat beside me. Hey, you didn't just save yourself. You saved everyone he could have trapped later. I keep thinking about that, I said. But I also keep thinking, he was still my brother. Being related doesn't excuse anything, Liam said gently. He made choices. You stopped him. I rubbed my face. I thought I'd feel nothing. Or maybe I'd feel happy. And you don't? I feel heavy, I said. Relieved, but heavy. That's normal, Liam said. You're human. Not a machine. I exhaled slowly. Thanks for staying. Always, he said. Later, Mira called and asked to meet behind the school. When I got there, she rushed up to me with tears already in her eyes. Is it true? Is he really arrested? Yes, I said. They took him away an hour ago. She covered her mouth and let out a shaking breath. Ethan, thank you. You don't know what this means to me. I didn't do it just for me, I said. He hurt a lot of people. And now he can't hurt anyone else, she said. I finally feel free. Her voice broke on the last word, and she wiped her tears. When he ruined my life, I thought no one would ever stop him. But you did. I had help, I said. You and Liam, you saved me too. She smiled weakly. Still, you did the hardest part. You faced him. I wish it didn't have to be this way, I admitted. Sometimes justice looks like loss, she said. But it's still justice. I nodded slowly. Yeah, I guess it is. She touched my arm. You're stronger than you think. I don't feel strong, I said. You will, she whispered. When I got home, the house was silent. Mom sat alone at the dining table, staring at nothing. She whispered, I don't know how to fix this. I walked past her, pausing only for a moment. Maybe fixing it starts with seeing the truth. I headed to my room and closed the door. For the first time, the silence didn't choke me. It felt open. Like something new had space to grow. Jason was still my brother. But the person he chose to become wasn't someone I could save. Some betrayals carve scars too deep for repair. But justice, finally justice, had given me back my life. And for the first time in years, I felt awake. Completely awake. Life didn't fix itself overnight, but it stopped crashing. One morning, I got a call from my college advisor. He said, Ethan, the committee reviewed the new evidence. Your acceptance has been reinstated. I sat up in bed. Really? Yes, he said. Your record is clear. You deserve this chance. Thank you, I whispered. Thank you so much. When I hung up, Liam burst into my room like he already knew. So? Did they fix it? They did, I said. I'm going. He grinned. I told you it'd work out. I leaned back. Feels strange. What does? He asked. Having a future again, I said. Having space to breathe. That's what happens when you stop carrying other people's sins, he said. I smiled a little. Still feels unreal. You earned it, Liam said. Don't waste it by looking backward. I hesitated. I need to see Jason. Liam nodded slowly. Yeah. I figured you would. A week later, I walked into the county jail, palms sweating. A guard escorted me to a small visiting booth. Jason sat on the other side of the glass, looking thinner, angrier, and yet strangely empty. He lifted the phone. You came. I picked up mine. Yeah. For a moment, neither of us spoke. Then he whispered, Why did you do it? I stared at him, my brother, my tormentor, the shadow I'd lived under. Because you left me no choice. His jaw tightened. I could have fixed everything. No, I said. You would have used me again. Hurt more people. Blamed me when things fell apart. He shook his head. You betrayed me. You betrayed me first, I said quietly. And you didn't stop. Jason's eyes filled with something I couldn't define, rage mixed with grief. I trusted you. You trusted my silence, I said. Not me. He leaned forward. I'm your brother. I know, I said. That's what made it hurt. He looked away, whispering, I didn't think you'd actually fight back. I didn't either, I replied. Until you pushed me past the edge. He pressed his forehead against the glass. I lost everything. I warned you, I said. You chose this. When he looked at me again, he looked small. Do you hate me? I thought about it. No. I don't hate you. But I can't save you. He swallowed hard. So this is it. This is it, I said. I'm moving on. He didn't answer. The guard signaled that time was up. Jason whispered one last thing. Goodbye, Ethan. Goodbye, I said, placing the phone down. When I stepped outside, the sky was pale gold, the sun rising over the parking lot. Liam waited by the gate. How did it go? As well as it could, I said. He wanted answers. And you gave them, Liam replied. That's all you can do. I took a long breath. It feels lighter now. That's what freedom feels like, he said. We walked toward his car. Mira called while we were halfway there. I answered, hey. She said, I heard you visited him. Yeah, I said. One last time. You okay? She asked. I think so, I said. I'm still figuring it out. You'll be all right, she said softly. You broke free. That matters. Thank you, I said. Anytime, she replied before hanging up. Liam unlocked the car, but I paused, looking back at the rising sun. He asked, you ready? I nodded. Yeah. For the first time. I really am. He smiled. Then let's go. Your future's waiting. I got into the car, and as we pulled away, I whispered to myself, I'm not the weak brother anymore. For the first time, the words felt true. I survived. And I rebuilt myself from the ruins.